Yo, 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 yo. So it looks like everything's good there. What is up, Suave City? Once again, it is me, Chalita Suave, here with another video. Today we're going to talk about bus recording. My favorite, by far, my favorite method for recording live in your studio. Quickest way, and I think if you're an R&B singer, you're going to love this because this is exactly how number one Chris Brown records, and I think this is just how you should record from now on. Because if I'm being completely honest with you, I can't think of a better way to record fluidly and more efficiently. So we're gonna go ahead and look at Logic first. This is where I start. I'm just gonna start breaking it down, this idea. Then we're gonna go on to Pro Tools and show you how to set it up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. So now you see Logic there, and then I want to bring this down here. Okay, so let's kind of break this down simply. Right now I have the reverb muted, but as you see, I have a bunch of tracks here. I'm going to delete these here just to show you how efficiently this works. But I'll open up this track here. This is my recording bus, okay? And so the RE20, that's what this mic is called. I have it going into a compressor. All it is just getting rid of those big plosives, puh, kuh, puh, anything like that, especially if I'm singing aggressively. And then it goes into a de-esser, and then if I want, I can throw the auto tune. I usually don't have this on for myself. I usually don't do this, but I know a lot of people um, love having auto tune. I just personally, it's not my go-to, so I'll leave it on just for the example right now. Um, and so, if I use auto tune, it's usually for me. I think of a tuner the same way I think of a guitar tuner, right? So to me, a tuner is supposed to help you play in tune as a musician first. And so the way I use autotune, which I'll get into a video and show you guys, is that you guys have been using autotune wrong. But essentially, when you record a vocal track, once you get the good take, you dub the good take of the autotuned vocal and get it as perfect as possible. Basically, you just dub it so you get the good take without the autotune. And what that allows you to do is be able to have a perfectly pitched vocal with all the character of your voice with none of that syntheticness from autotune. So, um, so yeah, we have the bus right here. It's going to the compressor, into the de-esser, into the tune. And then the other thing I have right here is an reverberation. Sweet. So you probably can hear that reverb. I can double check to make sure you guys are hearing it. Uh, it should be playing back already. Yeah. So I'm seeing by the playback that it's there, so we're good. And this is my end. So you might also see I have this thing called vocal input. Um, this is what I like to do. Let me turn off that reverb so we're not annoying everybody with the reverb right now. So this is what I like to do. As you see, I have the bus 6. That's going to my reverb. And then I have this going out, sending out of 5 and 6. The reason I do that is I hate having to click input monitoring every time just to hear myself. So when I do this allows me to, number one, have auto input. So like I don't have to worry about input monitoring because it's already being sent to my aux sends and into my headset. So I don't have to set anything up. I just literally hit record and I'm good to go. So I'm going to show you how efficient this is. I'm going to turn that reverb back on, and we have a simple little piano melody, so take a listen. This is the MIDI piano from Logic, and it's actually the AI piano player. And I basically just did, for those, remember, this is the place for rock and R&B. If you're an R&B fan, your chords that you're going to love are your 7 chords. And so if you do the number system, in this case we're in C major, you take all the chords and basically just turn them into 7 chords. So C major, your 1 is major chord, your 2 is a minor chord, your 3 is a minor chord, your 4 is a major chord, your 5 is major or dominant, and then your 6 is going to be a minor, and 7 is diminished. You turn all those chords into 7 chords, and then try different things out, and then you'll find what your number systems that you like. This is just one I kind of put together really quick. F major 7, So C, D, E, F. So that's the fourth to the 5, back to the 4 to the 1. So it's a 5, 4, 5, 1. Super simple. Gives me a lot of, melodic ideas there. And then I have it sitting on the 1 for a good bit there. So now look at this. This is how amazingly efficient this is. We'll now go ahead and unmute that reverb. All right, cool. So we are in Logic. If I hit record, yeah, I like that take. Let me dub it. Okay. Oh, and another one. And then I can keep going. Maybe I didn't like that take, and then I dubbed it, and then I do keep going. But every time, I keep going. As you see, it's just perfectly playing back. Command D, Command D, Command D, and I can just record all day long, right? Let's say I want to record something from this point forward, right? And then I wish you would tell me. Now, if you guys want a lot of playback while you're recording in your Logic users, this is your best friend here. Just set this up. This is a punch. So I usually try to set it very far ahead of where I'm trying to record. And that way I can capture anything. But let's say you want to punch in right here, right? So now if I hit record, and wait a minute, I wish I told you. Wait a minute, no way. So as you see, it just allows you to punch, and then you just move it along. And then let's say you want to punch in over here. Well, all I have to do, I could set this back here and hit record, and it won't record until it hits that spot. Right, and then there you go. You keep going. So I like to do this a lot when I'm working with an artist. I would suggest having this open so you can move more fluidly. Now, let's go ahead and switch this down. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up Pro Tools, show you how to set it up in Pro Tools as well. And then leave that. So in the Pro Tools session, I already put in the same loop. So we'll see how long it takes Pro Tools to open, because as we all know, Pro Tools is the worst DAW. But it is the industry standard because it is great for tracking with a console. That's literally the only reason. It makes it so much easier. So as you see, I already have bus recording up. It's going to look the same as the other setup. So now we should be able to hear it. So now I'm going to take this down. This up. So now you should be hearing the input from Pro Tools. So as you can see, everything is right there, ready to go. Now, one thing I've noticed is with Pro Tools, you're like in Logic, when I'm recording Logic, all my settings sound like really loud, but then I put it here and it's just very mellow, so it's interesting. So once again, same piano roll. I just bounced it out and put into Pro Tools. So once again, here you go, recording bus. So there's my bus. Now, unfortunately, in Pro Tools, you can't just duplicate and recreate tracks as quick as you can when you're in Logic. You have to kind of set it up so that it's ready. So you see I have a bunch of tracks already ready to go. But the same instance here, I have a reverb here. Boom, dun, 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 dun. Go into a compressor, into the tune, and then go into that reverb. So once again, I don't have to hit input monitoring on because I'm doing the same thing. I have it sending out 5 and 6, and then I can hear it on my aux side, which is what you're probably hearing right now. I'm going to try to boost this a little bit more here. But that's exactly how it's playing through. So now what I'm going to do is simply do the same thing I did before. So now I'm going to arm this track. As you see, it's already going. We're good to go. And then all I have to do is hit play. I wish I told you. Okay, and then I'll go down here because I want to do a dub. I wish I told you. And then maybe I want to do a higher octave, you know. I wish I told you. Right? And then maybe I want to do another one. I wish I told you. Right? I wish I told you. And there you go. That's a bus recording for you. So it's simple. You just set up a bus, either in your whatever DAW it is, so that you can commit your audio directly in, and you don't have to worry about creating multiple tracks. It'll just do it for you pretty quickly, or creating multiple instances of your input, your channel strip. So, and this will save your CPU and it'll make it a lot easier for you. So this is my go-to way of recording, especially for R&B when you're doing autotune over and over and over again. So let me know in the comments whether or not you think you're going to use bus recording techniques in your home studio. If you use it already, if you knew what it was, or if this is the first time you're hearing about it, and you're going to start using it. So let me know if you like this type of recording, and yeah, we'll go into other types of recording in later videos. But yeah, this is bus recording. Once again, I've been Chilito Suave. I'm going to make a video on how to harmonize with yourself because, as you see, I am actually really good at doing harmonization, and I'm going to break down how to do that because I know that a lot of people want to know how to do that. So that'll be another video. Keep an eye out for that. Other than that, please like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and welcome to Suave City. Peace.